right. What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day, man. I am starting to have to click through so much stuff over here. I need one of those stream decks, you know, where you just press the button, things magically pop up, go away, whatever. Let's see, who do we got? Nate, what's up, everyone? What's up, Nate? Mike, what is up, Mike? We got Tiffany. What's up, Tiffany? Thank you so much. Curtis, what's up, Curtis? Hey, nerds. I'm ready to experience your badass paint job. Yeah, man, we're going to get to it, man. It is super cool. I was going to try to joke around on the Discord a little bit that I accidentally told Curtis to paint the wrong minis, and I was going to play a scenario that didn't require those, but yeah, we are. And you can probably see some of that magnificent paint job on the table. We'll talk about all that in a second. Hello, Coffee Household. How are you two doing? What's up, Steven? How's it going, my man? We're doing good, sir. How goes it? What's up, Jason? Howdy, Jason. What's up, man? Very cool. Jason, what is that? Is that like a piece of steak or something? What is that? I don't know, man. Because you've been cooking up some stuff lately, right? So, like, I don't know. Is that what that is? I don't. It looks a little far away. But very cool. Yeah, we're going to be playing Conan. It's been a while since I played this game. I think the last playthrough I did of this was... Actually, you know what? I played the new stuff I got in the latest, the Conqueror campaign. But this scenario, or this campaign in particular, from the Monolith Sourcebook, I didn't play this for, I think, about 4 months. Something like that. We did play scenarios 1 and 2. We are on 3 right now. So this is from the Monolith Sourcebook. Again, this isn't sold by Monolith. This was made by Modiphius, working with Monolith to make some stuff. I think they do some RPG stuff. And they do have like an RPG for Conan. So I don't know the backstory on this, but either way, it's super cool that they got together, put out a solo mode for the game and a solo campaign. They did this first, and then they came out with during the Conquer campaign. They added some more solo scenarios and all that kind of stuff. There also is a website that you can go to if you want more solo scenarios, things of that nature. They also have a fantastic application on there where you can kind of look at the different maps. I used it for the Barman Gotham City Chronicles. But you guys probably might have saw like the elevation and stuff like that, line of sight. So super cool. They wouldn't have this on there. They only have like the legit Monolith maps. So all these tile sets are from Modiphius. But either way, super cool. The campaign's been a lot of fun. But yeah, we'll get into it. This makes me want to play Barman. Dude, Steven, bust it out, my man. Bust it out. Play some Barman, dude. It's basically the same game, just with a different theme. Absolutely. Barman is a little bit more complex, but still super fun, man. And when I say complex, I actually mean in a good way, because I like both of the games for different things that they're doing. One, me personally, I like the theme of Conan a little bit more. But then the Barman adds the complexity. I feel like the maps are a little bit more complex as well. And the maps feel really fun in Barman. Barman, I have to settle for this for Turtles at the moment. Barman is living at the new house. Okay, Mike. Okay. All right. But you'll get to it soon enough, my man. Yeah, definitely. It's super cool. Okay, so let's get into a few things. One, before we get into the minis, I also do want to give a shout out to Skirmish Mats. I contacted them. A big thing for me is immersion, right? And that's actually perfect for this scenario as well, because we have the painted minis. But I think one of the reasons why I like board games and stuff like that, you kind of get put into this different world, right? You know, you can play as Conan. You can go through tearing up some enemies. You can basically, the theme, if the theme shines through, it's super cool, right? Viking stuff, Barman, Gotham City Chronicles, your Batman going through, fighting crime and stuff. One of the ways, besides painting minis, is for me what the table looks like. You know, the presence of the table. I guess minis can go along with that. But I've always thought, like if you see these tiles right here, there's only 2 small tiles, okay? After that ends, you just have, or at least in my case, I'm just using my normal black playmat. Not anymore because of Game Toppers. So shout out to Game Toppers. But usually, or like if you take it upstairs to a kitchen table or something like that, you're playing on your regular kitchen table. I've always loved the idea of putting a playmat behind that, making, you know, the immersion even more. So shout out to Skirmish Mats. They did hook me up. This is a, what do they call it? Their Frozen Fjord map. But you can see the artwork on here is absolutely gorgeous. This is a 36 by 36. It looks fantastic, man. So I reached out. I was like, hey, man, you got some great mats on here. I would love to show off some. And so I told them I was going to play a Conan scenario in an ice theme. So they sent me this. And it's just absolutely beautiful, man. I love the colors on here and everything like that. Fantastic. I love the artwork that they have on them. So if you are interested, I actually do also have a discount code to them. So they have, well, I tell you what, I got the other site up. Let me pull this up here. So just to give them a quick shout out, because that was super cool of them. So if we put this up, so you could see they got a few different mats. If I go back to my browser, because I have to navigate. So they got a few different layouts. I really like the industrial zone. They only sent me the Fjord mat, but it's super cool. They got a bunch of sizes and everything like that. So I do have a discount code. If you guys are interested in getting a playmat, it's just Brews and Board Games. One word, Brews and Board Games, you get 10% off. So shout out to them. Super cool. And I'm gonna try to use this a few more times in the future. All right. Next up, we have the minis. Freddie, what's up, man? Superstars, legends, epic conquerors of life. Happy Monday, all you heroes of my heart. Freddie, what's up, man? Thank you so much, my man. Let's see. I hope you're having a good one too, Freddie. I use mats to protect the games and make it easier to pick up cards. That is a nice mat, though. Yeah, man. I love that kind of stuff. Anything that kind of gets you into the game a little bit more, I'm all for it, dude. I'm all for it. So speaking of another one to get you into the game more, so one of my guys on the Discord, Curtis. Shout out to Curtis. I worked with him, and he was willing to paint the Conan. He said, pick out a game, send it to me, I'll hook you up. So he did, and he really hooked me up. So shout out to Curtis. We got a bunch of cool minis that Curtis did, and hopefully the focus is on. But like, this is just a picked warrior. Come on, man. I'll manually focus if it doesn't. Either way, we're gonna take a look at some of these. But like, look at this guy. Look at, there you go. Look at that. Dude, this is just a regular picked warrior. Dude, phenomenal job. Look at that. Phenomenal job, man. Like, I was going through the whole set and I was trying to figure out which ones I liked best. And man, you would see one and it'd be like, oh man, that looks so cool. But then you'd pick up another one and you'd say the same thing. They just, look at this. Look at this guy. Curtis, dude, you did a fantastic job, man. You did a fantastic job. Thank you so much. Yeah, so if you guys, we're gonna keep showing them off. There's quite a few. There's quite a few. But what I wanted to say, look at this. I think the Conans are my favorite, just because of like their detail and stuff like this here, like the coloring and stuff, and just I'm a fan of like capes like this. So I also did, while we're talking about this, so Curtis does have an Instagram page. Okay, so Curtis paints minis as well, and you can tell we're going through the paint job. Fantastic job. If you guys ever have any sort of game that you might want painted, or look, just check out his Instagram page, and I'll throw it up here. So this is the link to it down here. There also is a link in the description below. Just going over to the Instagram page, take a look at some of it. And I even pulled up, if I can pull it up here, I even pulled up so we can see some of it right here. That snake looks familiar. That snake right there looks familiar. I don't have Instagram. I don't have any other social media besides YouTube, so I'm not like logged in or anything. But like, you can come here for yourself. Take a look at the minis on here. Phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. So go ahead, just take a look, even just give it a follow, even if you don't ever get your stuff painted. Just check it out, man. But you can tell from the page, go look at it yourself, phenomenal job. And if you ever want your minis painted like this, dude, contact him. Really fantastic guy, right? Easy to work with, cool dude. Was even at Gen Con in a Dimension Games booth, so that's awesome in and of itself. Just a super cool dude all around. So, and like I said, super easy to work with. So, visit the Instagram page and just check it out for yourself. So let's continue to look. I'll keep the site up, but let's take off the browser. So yeah, let's continue. Like the Conan guy, I think we kind of took a look at this. Come on, baby. But dude, well, we got a lot to get to. So this is one of the characters that we're playing as. This is Conan. What is this? Conan the Warlord. This is Hydrathus. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Dude, I love the color of the cape here. Love the color of the cape. Come on, camera. There we go. There we go. And then we also have Angora here. Yeah, dude. Got Angora. Look at that. Look at that shield. Yeah, man. Dude, just phenomenal. And then last on this board, I guess we got the archers as well. Got the archers as well. So yeah, guys, throw a shout out to Curtis in the chat. Curtis, phenomenal job. Look at this archer, dude. And they're all like this. They're all like this. Look at that. Dude, is that not sweet? That is sweet right there. And then the last one we have in this scenario is, what's his name? Dude, he's like in almost every Conan scenario. Zogar Sog. Zogar Sog. It's got the heart. Yeah, man. Dude, that is cool. That is cool. Dude, Curtis, you got it, my man. Dude, these are phenomenal. I think this is probably my favorite Conan right here. This guy is just, this is the Warlord, I think. Who is this? I think this is the Warlord. I know it says it. I got this sheet on. This is the Warlord. So who is? We'll take a look maybe after. But there's a bunch of them. He did a lot. Mercenary. He was the mercenary. But I think this is my favorite Conan out of the bunch. Just the helmet and everything, man. Look at that cape. I love the cape, dude. It's just something badass about like an animal hide. It's just epic. I think this guy's my favorite though of the Conans. What is this guy? Thak? I think this guy is Thak. And we got the snake. We got other figures here we're gonna take a look at. Yeah, dude. Look his face. I started making the face like his. So we got a bunch of the. We're not gonna look at every single one. Like we're gonna take a look at one of the sculpts here. But like, dude, like you can tell. Like, look at some of this stuff. Dude, just phenomenal job. This is the regular Conan. Yeah, man. Absolutely badass. This is the guy with the line. I think it's Amra, something like that. Look at that. Look at that one. That is nice, dude. That is really nice. This guy, what's his name? He's like a main guy. What is it? Shavatus here. Dude, just super cool. And it's on the table, dude. Like it looks even better here in person, but like you can tell, like it's just a huge step up from how I've been playing, man. So again, shout out to Curtis. Yeah, man. Paint job is phenomenal. Let's see. I'll try to be semi-quick. Let's see. Yeah, she looks good too right here. Yep. Look at that. Very cool. I didn't even fully look at each one of these in detail. Love the color of this cape. Love that color. Got the wolf here. Yeah. What's up, buddy? Look at this man's work. Yeah, he is phenomenal. I know. Great job, man. Great job. Who is this? I forget this guy's name. Very cool. I'm digging the green. It's always also cool to see like some color to brighten it up a little bit, because like most of this whole set is like brown. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Got this guy here. I want to show all of it off. I want to. It's so cool, man. I think is this the Outer Dark Demon, or was this guy? I forget. So guys, at the very least, just head on over. Just give him a follow. At the very least. You know what I mean? Check out his stuff. So you don't forget the page if you ever consider it. Check it out. Got this guy right here. They look so much shinier on camera than they do in person. Yeah, they do. That's true. I got the light reflecting off of them. You know what I mean? The light's reflecting off. Look at that, dude. That's so cool. And then the hyenas. So he even did the hyenas a certain way. I messaged him. I was like, hey, can we try this? And that's one of the things I'm talking about with being easy to work with. Look at the light on me. Jeez, I feel like I'm washed out. But so we made the change, and I couldn't be happier. So that's what I mean. Easy to work with. Just real easy. So if you guys ever wanted a change, he'll send you pictures and stuff like that. And if you ever have any ideas, feel free to message him, and he'll try to make it work with you. Look at that, dude. Yeah, these guys turned out really well. We got the guards here. I think these are Blitz guards. Yeah, it's just so cool. So those are all the sculpts from this one. We're gonna save the snake. There's a lot of the same sculpts in here, so we won't spend all day with this. We already took a look at these guys, but I mean, dude, it's just so sweet. It's just so sweet. Let's take a look at these archers here. Look at that. Very cool. Very cool. It's clean too. Like, it's not a lot of drift over, and stuff like that. It's just very clean. Got the pirates. Really happy with the way the pirates turned out. And then you could also see there's a little bit of variation here. Got one with the green shorts. Some with the red. A little bit of variation. I like it. And then we got some mummies here. The mummies look sick. Look at that. Look at that mummy. All right, and then we got some skeletons, and then we're gonna get into the big boys here. Look at that. Yeah, man, dude, that's so cool, man. That's so cool. That's insane. You definitely have talent, Curtis. The shading and details is top notch. Yeah, man. Yeah, did a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. And that's these guys. So then let's look. We already went over these guys. Let's look at these. These are the big ones here. There's only 3 of them, but man, they are so cool. First off, we got the lion. Oh yeah, baby! That is super cool, man. That is super cool. Coloring is phenomenal. Now this is hard. These 2 are. Which one do we show off first? You know what? I'm gonna save the snake for last. All right, then we got this. We got this guy right here. I love this coloring right here. This is like exactly how I imagine this guy looking with this color. Dude, is that not cool? Look at that. Look at that. Very cool, man. Love this color. Love this color. And then finally, keep him on the board. And then finally, we got the snake. Dude, the snake. Come on, man. Gotta focus for this guy. Come on. Okay, here we go. I think that actually might be the trick. Okay, there we go. Yeah, dude, look at that. There we go. Sweet, man. Look at that. Phenomenal. Phenomenal job, dude. Very cool. Very cool. It makes me want to play a scenario with the snake or this guy here. You know, it's just that we happen to be on scenario 3, but dude, we'll get around to it. We will get around to these guys. There's plenty of Conan in the future. Plenty more time to show off these phenomenal things. So guys, again, one more time, shout out to Curtis, dude. Thank you so much. I do truly appreciate it, man. It was a pleasure working with you, dude. You did a great job. And again, guys, if you want to view his stuff, visit the link right there. It is in the description, and just give him a follow, man. You know. So that is that. Very cool. All right. And I do realize, like I already mentioned, I am a little washed out on the camera. But I like the way that it's picking up the board. So I think we're just going to roll with it for now. So yeah, we are playing Conan. This is chapter 3. And this is, what did I say this was? The name of this scenario. This is Secrets in Stone. So the whole thing about this campaign is that we were on this boat and this a guy appeared. We don't know if it was a guy or some sort of demon or something like that. He held up a page and he needed help. His master wanted help to decipher this page. It was from the book of Skelos. So they needed us. They offered us kind of a job to go around from area to area to basically find and pick up these dead languages, learn these dead languages, or bring back something to help them decipher this, because this book of Skelos was made up of nothing but these old ancient languages. Can you imagine Deep Madness painted like that? Yeah, dude. Yeah, that would be super cool. It's in the queue, Mike. Yeah, that's awesome, man. So we're going around from area to area to find these ancient languages. Last time we went to a temple, time lost temple. We fought the snake serpent, of course. So we could have used the mini, but now we have gone to the north. All right. So let's just read the opening prompt here. Dropping anchor near the northernmost shore of the Vilayet Sea, you strike out toward the mountains looming in the north. Somewhere below their snow-swept peaks, you will find the words of an elder race of men. It is said these savages still reside in isolation among the hills. But few things about this region are certain. Nihilus tells you the language, and this is the guy that visited us on the boat offering us this job. Nihilus tells you the language of these people should be inscribed on the surface of massive dolmens, which can be spotted from miles away. Finding them should not be a challenge. Finding them unoccupied, however, may be asking too much of fortune. So we have come to the north. So setting up the game, we have our 3 characters. This is who we've been using for the entire scenario or the campaign so far. We got Conan the Warlord here. We got, what is this guy's name again? Angora, I believe I already said it. And then we have Hadrathas, our spellcaster. So the way that the game kind of works is there's 3 archetypes in Conan. We're just going to do a semi-refresher just because it's been a while. So we got the warrior here, we got a rogue, and then we got a spellcaster. So we've already played 2 other scenarios with these guys. Hadrathas here has already picked up just a bunch of spells, as you can see over here. And it's pretty cool. The game is pretty cool in that, whatever you don't open, like with the chest and stuff like that, or even if you find, like in each scenario, there's been a spell book. And we can take a look. There's been a spell book. As soon as you find this, Hadrathas gets those spells. So we've accumulated just a ton of spells. We're not going to go over every single one. So in this scenario, we have 4 chests. There is 4 on the board. Oh, jeez, I thought I was losing it. We have 4 chests on the board. In one, there's a shield, battle axe, Zingaran breastplate, and then a spell book. So if we find this spell book, we get 3 additional spells that we'll be able to uncover. So let's give this a shuffle. Let's see what we got. Tim, what's up? Good luck with the scenario, sir. Thank you so much, Tim. Really appreciate you stopping by, my man. Really cool. Hope you're having a good night. Or day, wherever you are. Where are you, Tim? I forgot. I know you've probably said before, but I did forget that. We do have our starting gems, and it says setup. Game starts with the hero's turn. The heroes deploy in the zone marked with the fire, which we have started up here. For this scenario, okay, just telling you to pick one from each of the 3 archetypes. After setup, each hero moves 4 gems from their reserve to their fatigue. Okay. And yeah, so guys, again, I'm probably going to get some things wrong in this. If you're watching later in the comments, just give me a shout out. Just let me know something that I missed. There can be quite a few things to remember. It's kind of per my usual to miss some things in some of these games. It can be a lot for me. But also, in addition to that, if you haven't yet, please click that like button. It seriously helps me out, guys. It helps more than you guys realize. So thank you. And subscribe if you're not already. I do a lot of playthroughs. Company Heroes on Wednesday. Lords of Hellas on Friday. You don't want to miss that. And then if you are curious to help out the channel even more, I do have a Patreon page. Link is in the description, and a one-time PayPal support. So guys, thank you so much. And that is the end of my little shout out. So we place the numbered activation tokens 1 through 5. We have done that over here. We have the picked hunters in blue. So we got some picked hunters. There are 5 of these guys. Picked archers. It says in yellow, but these are orange stands. We got 5 archers, as you can see over here. We have picked warriors. So we got 5 of those as well. 3 here, 2 up here. We got Zogar Sag. He has 4 wounds right now. 4 life, basically. And we're going to track him right up here. We can turn his face like this. So he's got 4 right now. I could probably even move this a little over. Let's see. PSA about your brush on primer. Great for resin minis. Not so great for metal. Took about 3 coats. Ooh. Andrew, just a heads up. Those colored bases will likely chip the black paint on the bases. I gotcha. I'll see if they have some rubber. I'll see if maybe I can get some rubber bases from Etsy. Thank you, Curtis. I wouldn't have thought about that, but that's a good call. Thank you, dude. And then we have the event tile. All right. So the event tile, and this is basically it, and then we can get started. So it says these dolmens are more than simple slabs of stone. Their overwhelming force can be felt even from afar. When the event is activated, roll a red die. Each hero is dealt 1 red die worth of damage. This attack may only be dodged, so we can't use any armor or weapons to block this, or even shields. Basically, we can only put a gem in the defensive zone, and we would roll that die. We can't then also apply our leather armor, stuff like that. Attack may only be dodged, which is basically what I'm saying. Parry and armor are ignored. But magical effects, such as Set's Halo, which we actually do have Set's Halo right here, work normally. Rubber ones typically have no... yeah. I'm going to take a look online for some rubber ones. Thank you, dude. Rubber ones. Oh, okay. All right, so... let's talk about the items really fast, and then we'll get going. So the asset deck, we already went over the asset deck, which is just the items in these chests. To pick up those items, we just do a simple manipulation. So usually in the regular game chest work, you'd have to do a complex manipulation. So you have to roll dice to see if you have a certain amount of successes. In the solo campaign, at least for now, it's been a simple. So we just put it on the hand slot, which is the manipulation, and we just get that chest. So we have the 4. Let's see. Okay. And I believe that is it for that. So weapons. So Conan, we have Conan's sword. We have some leather armor, and we have a javelin. Over here for Angora, we have a paring dagger, dagger, throwing knives, leather armor, Zingaran bow, and a javelin. And then over here for Hadrathas, we have Mitra staff, a kris, and a dagger. Checking their weights real quick, we have 5 here, which isn't going to affect us at all. If we just get one more worth of weight, we can't swim anymore, but I think that's okay for this scenario. Over here at Angora, we have 2, 4, 5, 6, which just means Angora can't swim. But we don't plan on jumping into this icy river off here to the side anytime soon. We're good. And then over here for Hadrathas, we have 2, 3, 4. Right here is 5. He just means he can't leap. But we want to make sure we don't get 5 because of our movement speed. Our movement will be reduced by 1 instead of being a normal 2. So we do want to watch that in the scenario. And then I guess we'll just read off the spells super quick. We have Eagle Eye, Withering, Set's Halo, Bori's Rage, Born of the Wind, Shape Changer, which is what we found last time, Inversion, and Mitra's Healing. Those 3 on this end, we found those the last time. You get in a fight, can't help but notice those busted no, man. I was working out back a little bit. Yeah, busted knuckle. Yeah, man. Okay, so what else? Let's talk about the characters here. So we have the picked hunters. They're only rolling 2 yellows. They do have rerolls, 1 armor. We don't need to worry about their stat here. I think that's leap. We got the picked archers. Same deal. They are ranged. They're rolling 2 yellows, but only 1 reroll, 1 armor. But if they are getting hit with a ranged attack, this 1 armor will go to 2. And then the picked warriors, they're rolling a single red, can do rerolls, 2 armor, and they do have blocking. So I do want to check blocking again real quick. Enemy characters without evasive cannot move out of this character's area. So we might just have to clean him up or one of those guys before we get out of there. And then Zogar Sag, he has Spellcaster. He's got 3 armor. He's rolling 2 oranges, but he does get rerolls. And that should be it. We already moved over our gems. I think we're good to go. Unfortunately, this is a game where we are rolling orange dice. The dreaded orange dice, so hopefully those dice go into our favor. We'll see. We will see, though. And then maybe throughout, we'll talk about the skills and everything like that of the characters. So with that being said, we're ready to rock and roll. We are ready to rock. Now, one quick note before, I am also drinking some twisted tea I have left over from my buddy's Matt's house. And then the board. So the board, there are these spaces like these right here, right? I don't know if because they have the outline. I don't know if the outline was just basically to say, you can't move onto those, but I thought it might be kind of cool, and maybe in a certain scenario or something, like to be able to climb on those and to get an elevated position, rolling an extra yellow die, something like that. But I don't know. So right now we're just going to play it that we can't go onto there. I don't know. It would be super cool. And like I said, I was seriously considering that, but I don't want to do that and then, it be kind of wrong. But anyway, whatever. Well, it's over. Yeah, no orange dice. No. Yeah, man. Okay, so with that being said, we're ready to rock. So we are going to start each character in active. So let's move over to Conan and Angora have 11 gems. Hadrathas has 10. So we do have range from here to here. We could go and start picking off those guys. Also, we'd be in line with the chest, and it might look like we're further away. One thing I noticed with these Modiphius boards, even though it might, it doesn't look big, but it might look bigger than actually however many spaces there are. There's actually only 5 spaces on this tile. But right here, we are adjacent to this, where, I feel like on the regular Conan boards, maybe this might be 2 spaces in between, something like that. I don't Okay, so I think we start out kind of strong. Maybe we do... Let's do Conan up here, dude. Yeah, baby. It's so cool, man. All right, so let's spend our one movement here. Let's throw our javelin right into one of these guys. Let's throw our javelin. So let's spend, we're going to put it in ranged. Now, do we want to spend, right now, this is what we're rolling. Do we want to start here? Those guys have 2 defense, 2 armor. We can always do a reroll. Yeah, let's do it. We're throwing our javelin. Oh, dude, it was right on the edge there. I think we're gonna. Oh, we did throw it, so we gotta choose reroll. So let's try to reroll this. Okay, there we go. All right, the orange came in. The orange came in clutch. So we got past the 2 armor. We just walk up here, and we just throw this javelin. Flies, hits this guy, and he dies. He is out. He is out. All right. So we threw our javelin. Let's go to somebody else. Let's maybe try to work with somebody else. So let's move with Angora. Let's go right here with Angora. And we're going to shoot our Zingaran bow. Let's shoot our Zingaran bow. Let's roll. Let's spend 2 here to roll 2 oranges and a yellow for our bow. We do get a reroll with the yellow. We're going to shoot one of these guys here. Okay, we got the 3 we needed. All right. Shoot the bow. Take him out. Very good. Do we have range to these guys? Or not range, but we do have line of sight there. We can throw our javelin. Maybe take out an archer. We could also pick up this chest. Let's pick up this chest. Let's see what we got. We got a shield. Now this is 2. We probably should have threw the javelin first. We should have threw the javelin first. Well, what are we at now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will reduce our movement by 1. But that's okay. And I did forget what precision. When this character performs a ranged attack, the defender's armor value is reduced by 1 for that attack. So I even forgot Angora has precision shot. So we're going to have to remember that. We are going to keep the shield for now. We're about to lose the javelin here. Do we want to throw it at Zogar? Maybe we throw it at Zogar. I always found in like games like this, it's better to dwindle maybe guys from different groups rather than taking out one completely, just because then that way it still makes like the different tiles activate, because if we took out a whole group, there'd only be 4 that activate, so they could just keep on going more. So if you take out, like, now there's only 3 guys, so if this activates, you know, it's a little bit easier to manage rather than having, you know, 5. I'm doing a horrible job of explaining, but I think ultimately it's just better to wipe out a few guys from each group first. So I am going to throw this javelin. I think I'm either going to show it at throw it at one of these archers or Zogar. Maybe we do Zogar. He's got 3 armor, so precision shot will make that 2. Let's do it. Let's actually spend, let's put 2 in there though. So 2 orange and a red from the javelin. So precision shot, we got to get over 2. Whew. All right. So this is the 2. So we dealt 2 damage to him, taking him down to 2. And we throw the javelin at him. Angora's pissed. Threw his javelin. Went right over here into Zogar. Bumped him back a little bit, right? He was caught off guard by that. He didn't expect Angora to be such a skillful javelin thrower. Okay. All right. Okay. So Man, Curtis, I'm so glad I chose this game to get painted, dude. Like, this is one of my favorite games. It was either between this or Nemesis, which would have been sick. But I feel like with this, like this allowed for a little bit better creativity, right? Because the Nemesis is kind of like all the aliens would have been. You know, you could have had some variations, but ultimately kind of the same with the different models and sculpts and stuff. I think this was a. I'm glad we went for this one. Okay, so do we want to shoot our bow again? We have 4 gems left. Maybe let's get Hadrathis in the game a little bit. Do I have... So if I move here, I won't have line of sight. This will be in blocking us. That will be blocking us. So we could do Set's Halo. I think for right now, let's cast Set's Halo. Let's spend 2 gems on Set's Halo. We are going to get this aura around us. Where's my little aura thing? I did have it. Where's my aura thing? I guess I'll just get out another one. Thought I had it. Plano again, as usual. All the stuff in here. Oh, here it is right here. So let's get out this. He cast Set's Halo. Put this here. It's got the aura around him, right? Now, are we going to be able to... We could do Bori's Rage. Attack a character in your line of sight. Roll 2 orange. If the attack power is greater than the defense power, the defender suffers damage equal to the difference. So it's basically like a ranged attack. We didn't do our free movement yet, so we will do that now. We're going to be here, and we are going to attack the archer. They only have 1 defense, or 1 armor, I should say. So let's spend... How much is Bori's Rage? 2? Ugh. That kind of sucks. So we'll do that. 2 orange. We're going to go after one of these archers here. Okay, so they blocked 1, and the other one is enough to kill him. So we do kill one of these archers. All right, Hadrathis is getting in the game. Looks like a whole... Dude, couldn't agree more, man. Couldn't agree more. Looks like a whole different game now. Yeah. I want to play even more. I didn't think that was possible, man. Okay, so we took out a guy there. Now, we got to start thinking about defense, right? Because we got to remember there's going to be 3 activations from those, and the board is from them, and the board isn't that big. So they're going to be able to come at us pretty easily. They have 2 movement across the board, except Zogar has 3 movement. So even if like we move back, Zogar can still reach us. But if we move back with people, these guys might not be able to get us, right? Like if we went here, those guys wouldn't be able to get us. These would. But that's what I'm saying. Like these guys wouldn't. And maybe then we hop back in. Now it's going to cost us a gem to move, but I think that's perfectly fine. So let's do that with... Let's spend 1 to move back here. Let's spend 1 to move back with Angora. And I think we're going to stay together. Now, Conan... I don't want to throw my sword, right? I definitely don't want to throw my sword. If I move here with Conan or here... Those guys will have to move to hit us. They'd actually have to move. If they move here, I guess they could shoot over these rocks at this. So they could hit us if we go there with Conan. If we go here, if they move 1, 2, they would not be able to hit us. So that's an option. But then those guys would not be able to get us. Maybe we do move here, try to eat that. We have a lot of gems, but do we want to spend that many? Because maybe we want to have a bigger attack next turn, right? But what I'm thinking is just to be closer, so we spend less. I guess with the board being this small and our 2 built-in movement, I think it's okay to maybe move back one more. So we'll move back there. Okay. So we are going to stop here. We got 3 with Angora and Hadrathis, and we have 6 here with Conan. I wish I would have done a little bit more with Conan, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, let's shuffle these up real quick. I don't know if we did that yet. And then we will, oh baby. And then we'll pick one. We got to pick 3. Not you, man. Come on, here, 2. All right, let's pick this. We got 5. So that's actually the event. So the event said we roll a red die, and it doesn't say 1 for each. It says, when the event is activated, roll a red die. Each hero is dealt 1 red die worth of damage, and it can only be dodged. So we can't use, like Conan can't use his leather armor, and we can't use a shield with Angora and stuff like that. All right, so let's roll this. This is going to be for everybody. Now, it does say magical abilities still apply. So sets Halo, and let's actually move these down so we don't forget. It does say sets Halo. Your armor value is increased by 1. Okay, so that will still apply. Not bad. We got 1, so we can still block this, or we can just take it. I guess Hadrathis here isn't going to take any damage. Do we roll? Do we roll to try to block this? It's not too much. It's only 1 damage. But I guess it would be the same as if we spent a die to try to block it, right? So yeah, that's, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it that way. All right, so are we going to try to re-roll that? I don't want to spend too much here. I really don't. Especially if these guys are going to come in and try to hit us. We're going to take that damage. We're going to take 1. And then Angora here is going to try to block. He did block, and then Hadrathis blocked as well. Okay. Next up, we got 3. That is the picked warriors. So right here. So they're going to target the hero with the least amount of gems in their reserve. That's Angora right here. So this guy's going to move. 1, 2. He is going to go in the space. He's targeting Angora. He's rolling 1 red with a reroll. Okay, he got 2. Yeah, we're going to try to... Let's throw an orange in there. Oh, sorry, a gem in there. So we're going to roll 1 for that. We got our shield, and we have our armor. All right, we definitely blocked that. Okay, these guys, I guess they could do 1, 2 maybe. 1, 2. They'll come over to here. 1, 2, and that's them. And then last one, number 1. So that is the picked hunters. So they can actually get to Angora as well. Angora as well. So 1, 2. This is all one same space right here. So he's gonna attack. Let's see. They're rolling 2 yellows with rerolls. They're only gonna reroll blanks. Oof. Yeah, we gotta try to block that. All right, so we get same deal. With 1 gem, we get 2 orange, shield, not a red though, with a yellow. Gotta block 3. We don't have any rerolls, so we actually just took 2 damage. Oof, this guy's gonna come. He's hitting Angora. All right, come on. Okay, 1. I can deal with that. Okay, these guys are going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. All right, and that was the 3 activations. So we know next round, the archers and Zogar Sag are going to go, right? Okay. So let's move these down. Okay, so Conan is definitely going to go on active. So we're going to move 2 over. I think Angora is going to go on the defensive. So we're going to move 5 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hadrathis, we're going to have him go active. And that's our setup. So we know these guys. One of them might activate next round. Because since there's only 2 left after those 2 activate, you shuffle them all up so they could activate. But either way, we got to take out some of these guys with Conan. The archers, I guess if the archers do, I guess even from here they have line of sight. Yeah, even from here they have line of sight. Okay. So they're still going to be able to hit us. So, but I guess with Conan, we just got to start taking some guys out, right? So, I think we do this for now. Let's do Mitra's healing with Hadrathis. So Mitra's healing is choose a hero in your area and roll an orange die. You do get a reroll. I need to get Mesithia, Kaon, and Perseverance painted. I'm just lazy. Just get Curtis, man. Just get Curtis. Let's see. In your hero, roll an orange die. That hero moves a number of gems from their wound zone to their reserve. So we're going to use that on Ingora. And we do get a reroll. Dude, the orange, man. The orange dice. We are going to spend 1 for a reroll. Okay, we got 1. To their reserve zone. Okay. So what we might need to do... I don't think... Okay. So I think we need to get Hadrathis here because this is going to block... Oh, does that block? Oh, man. I mean, it's right there. I definitely need one of those LED things. It's right there. I think that's blocked. I wish I had something. I think that's blocked. Let's see. I mean, you could see some of the, that right there. Let's set it up so it's correct. I can see some. I'm calling that blocked. I'm calling that blocked. So, if I don't can't see him. Yeah. Yeah. That's so funny, dude. Okay, so I think what the plan is, is that if we get Hadrathis here, and it's only 1 movement. I know it looks kind of weird, but it's only like all this again is connected. Move him 1 space here. This is blocked. So that just means if we can get... Yeah, because this is blocked here. So if these guys move, I'm trying to block him so these guys don't hit him. So if we, like this guy will be able to, like 1, 2, be in range. But these guys, 1, 2, that's blocked. 1, 2, that's blocked. And 1, 2, yep, that's blocked. So either way they move, these guys won't be able to hit Hadrathis. Okay. Okay. Yep, so that's the turn. Or that's the goal. Now, what's the hindering? So the hindering 3 and 3. So I'd have to pay 1 extra. So that actually is my exact free movement, right? To get into there. Because actually, no, I think I'd have to pay 2. 1 guy here. Yeah, so 1 extra. 1 extra to move. Yeah, yeah. So these guys are like tying up each other. Right, so I just got the 1 guy. So it would be 2 movement, which would be enough. So if that's the case, let's just do that. Let's do our free movement. We'll go to here. Again, we're trying to block from the archers. And the reason why is because we only have 2 gems here. When they activate, they go after the hero with the least amount of gems in there. So I'm trying to future plan. Sounds reasonable to me, Mike. Yeah. Okay, so with Conan, we're going to try to take out some of these guys. So let's try to take out some of these guys. We'll try to reduce their numbers a little bit. So let's go after this guy right here with Conan. So we're going to use 1 right here. We're going to roll a red and an orange. They have one defense. Oops. All right, 2 right here. So we take him out. Let's do that one more time. Two again. Red's really coming through. Orange, of course. So we took him out. Now we want to. We might leave him here. And we might go after. Now, see, I guess here's one of the things. So if they can't reach Hadrathis, they're going to try to choose somebody else that they can hit. And they would be able to hit Conan and Angora here. But I guess with Angora having he's got a decent amount of gems. Plus he's got a shield and leather armor. I think Angora is pretty good right now. I think Angora is pretty good. So maybe we do our free movement to go here. Maybe spend 1 more gem to do another attack, leaving us with 4. We would get hit by a lot of archers. So maybe then we pay 1 more to go over here. That's going to leave us with 3. That's going to leave us with 3. Zogar Sag, 1, 2, 3. He's going to be able to come get us. He's going to be able to come get us. If I stay like this, Angora's got 6, so they'll come after Conan. I kind of want the archers to stay focused on Angora with all of his defense. So we are going to use our free movement. The only question is, where do we go? Here or here? Adam disagrees. Do we go try to take out these guys? Do we come over here with Hadrathis? Yeah, we want to be out of range of, out of line of sight. So we don't want to go here. So let's spend our free movement to go right here. Now another question is, dude, it just looks so cool, man. Just on the table. It just looks so awesome. Dude, it's just so badass, dude. Now I guess the question is, do I want to spend 1 to attack? Do I want to spend 1 to attack? I think so. Yeah, let's spend 1 more to attack. And that'll definitely do it, taking them out. Okay. And we are going to stop right there. Okay. So let's see who's first. 4, that is Zogar. Zogar's going to attack Hadrathis. So 1, 2, 3. He's right in Hadrathis' face. Get out of the way. So he pushes him off to the side. And he's going to roll 2 orange with rerolls. Alright. This one's a blank. So he did 4. Hadrathis' armor is 1. It is 1 now. And he has Mitra's staff. So yeah, we're going to do... We already determined we're not going to get hit by these 3 archers. But we might have to, because again, we're going to have to shuffle these back in. So we might have to encounter another Zogar Sag attack. If the archers go again, then they'll be coming after us. So we gotta watch it. We gotta watch it. So we're blocking 1 right now. We would take 3 damage. Let's put these in over here. We're definitely at least gonna spend 1. That'll give us this, along with Mitra's staff. And we do have a reroll for defense. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we block it all. Okay, not bad. I'm really happy with that. All right, that was Zogar, and we got 2, which is the archers. So I think 1, 2, he is going to be able to move over here to attack Hadrathis. And the archers roll in 2 yellows, 1 reroll. Okay, 2. We're blocking 1. Our armor right now is 1. So do we just want to take 1 damage to possibly... I think so. Let's take 1 damage. Okay, now we got to put these back. Oh, no, we got these other guys here. So they're, again, we already established they're not going to be able to reach us. So who are they going to be able to reach? I guess we have both Conan and Hadrathis here, so they're not going to be able to reach any one of those. So instead, they're just going to go 1, and they are going to be able to hit because that line of sight bullet is right here, and it is clear all the way over here. So he's going to try to shoot Angora, and again, 2 yellow, 1 reroll. Oof, 3. All right, let's put 1. We can always reroll. 1 orange from that, 1 from the shield, and 1 from the armor. Block all of that. Very nice. This next guy. Don't need a reroll. 3. Let's do the same thing. We got the 3. Okay. Yellows are coming in handy. And then the last guy moving over. And 2 yellow, 1 reroll. Okay, 1 damage. I think we're just going to hold off and we're going to do the leather armor. We're just going to try the leather armor. There we go. All right. So we didn't spend any gems. Okay. So that was 2 activations. They get 1 more. Get 1 more. Okay. 5. So it's the event again. So let's do a red die. 2. We're going to spend 1 here, so we can only roll 1 orange. Dude, these orange, man, I'm telling you. Let's put these down here so we don't keep forgetting to do that. Let's take 2. I mean, do we take 2 or do we spend 1 more? Let's take 2. Oof. All right, Angora here. We're going to try to spend 1. Dude, these orange dice, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So do we take 2 damage or do we try to re-roll that? Let's do 1. Ugh. God, 2 damage. So it does say spells still work. So we have 1 here. We're going to take that 1 damage. I don't want to spend that last one. Okay. And that was the 3 activations. God, this orange dice, man. I'm telling you, man. Yellows are coming in handy, so nobody ever when it comes to Conan. I know, Jason. I know, dude. Dude, you're absolutely right. Although... it does seem like for me, the yellows do a better job than the orange dice. We got a thing going on in like the group where it's just like orange dice in this game are my kryptonite. It's just crazy. Okay. All right. So. I think I did miss 1 archer. Here we go. I think I did miss 1 archer. When they get hit with a ranged attack, they do get an additional armor. Hopefully I rolled a 3 on that. I forgot. I gotta try to catch that going forward. Okay. All right, so let's try to kill some guys here. Okay, so Conan, we're gonna go active. 2. We're getting pretty low. I guess Angora, well, let's go. Should we rest with Hadrathis. If we don't rest, we could do another Mitra's healing to possibly give like Angora more gems in his reserve. That could be pretty cool. That might be pretty cool. That might be pretty cool. Zogar only has 2 health left. But if I do that and I get just a crap roll... So what would I have? I'd have 3. I would love to do... Yeah, I guess I can. If I stay here, I mean, I have the 1 additional armor. I still have Set's Halo cast. We already decided on Conan. I don't want to have Conan be the only active one. So if I do go active with Angora, getting 2 more back, I think I would go active with Hadrathis to try to use healing on Angora, get him more gems back so he has a bigger turn. That would just leave Hadrathis with not a lot of gems. With 1, to be exact. I think we get a little risky. I think we get a little risky here. I think we try, and we already took our gems back here. Orange dice are Andrew's nemesis. They don't like him much. No, they do not, man. No, they do not. It is usually the yellow dice that are this brutal, but I guess you expect it, so it isn't as bad when it happens. Yeah, I know. It's like it's such a huge like bonus when you actually get a hit on the yellow. It's crazy. Orange should be at least a little forgiving. Yeah, you would hope so. Game where I feel the need need a dice jail for naughty dice. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. I got a bunch of them, so like we should definitely be doing that, right? There's so much more off camera too. So yeah, we definitely need to start doing that. We did that last time, and it still didn't work for us. Every one of them was being bad. Okay, so we already set our gems, right? I think we start here to see just how much we can do before we do anything else. So we do get a reroll. Angora is not in our area. Angora is not in our area. Free movement. Conan would be holding him down. Zogar. That would be 2 movement to move 1 space, which we do have because we're not at our 5 yet to reduce our movement. So while we're here, we did do Mitra's healing now. Orange die. I don't know if this was definitely one in the back we haven't rolled, right? That's why he was in the back. God, if we do get a reroll. We get 1. Do I spend it? No, I can't. So we get 1 back to our reserve. Okay, so Angora. Do we start with Conan? This is where it really starts to get sketchy. This is where it really starts. Now, we could take out, or we could try to take out Zogar. But, like, even here, Zogar's only rolling 2 orange. It could be bad, but if both of these guys activate, they could come here to me, and they would roll 4 dice total, right, if they both attack me. No, sorry, they're only rolling 1 red, so that's actually 2 red. Okay. What's our built-in movement? 2, so I can't move out of here. I'd have to pay a gem. I don't really want to do that. Don't really want to do that. They could come 1, 2, and they would be in range of me. I think we try to take out Zogar. So let's do 2. It's going to be 2 red And an orange from Conan's sword. Try to take out Zogar. We took out Zogar. 3 would be absorbed by his defense. 2 would get through. He dies. He doesn't have any special abilities that would stop that, so he dies. Zogar is out of here, man. Zogar suck. Let's see. When I play Descent solo, if there are dice being brutal, I cheat and re-roll them. I play to have fun and not get kicked in the D. Descent solo with the app. I feel like the app gets brutal even without factioning in bad dice rolls. 2nd edition. Sometimes getting kicked in the D is fun. Maybe that's just me. Oh, man. Freddie, I don't know. I'm sure there's others, man. Alright, man. You probably need somebody that's been working legs a lot, right, Freddie? To hurt those cojones there. Yes, that's true, Jason. That is true, and that's what I was trying to think about. But I think it's okay. I do think it's okay. We even only have one more. We have one more with these guys as well. Let's move over to Angora to see what he can do. To see if he can take out this guy, which would really be ideal. I need to dwindle out or reduce the numbers of the archers and the warriors. And I think we're going to start with this guy right here. So let's see. I think I also did a miss. They have the block. And I don't think we have evasive. Yeah, it's one more thing that I missed. But, you know, it is what it is. So let's do this. Let's do, what's their defense? 2? 2 defense. Use the parrying dagger. We get a reroll, free reroll on yellow. An orange and a yellow for 2 armor. Could spend rerolls. I think I'm just going to spend 2. I think I'm going to spend 2. We get a free reroll on the yellow. Okay, there we go. So we did 3. Kills him. Dude, Angora is just like, he's pissed. Alright. Now, what I also think we're going to do, the archers, we got to remember this. They get 1 armor, but they get 2 armor if they're getting hit with a ranged attack. So I could try to use my Zingaran bow with Angora, throw in 2 there. The problem then is Angora would be down to 1 if I throw 2 gems at this. If I throw 2 gems at it, I'd be attacking with this. And we established I do have line of sight to these archers. I would take out one of these guys. So I'd be down to 1 gem. That would mean me and Hadrathas are tied. Now we can choose if we're tied, and Hadrathas would have sets Halo, but Angora here has the better defensive stuff. The problem is, though, I would just be getting lit up by all of these attacks, and these guys would come after us as well. And this guy would move over as well. Conan's free movement. We got 2 built-in movement. 1 on a red. We got to try to take out this archer. Doesn't get the bumped up defense because we're melee. 1 orange for Conan's sword. 1 for the red. Let's try to take out this guy. That would help. Good night, dude. Do we get any free rerolls? No, we don't. Ooh. Dude, I thought that was a guaranteed. I thought that was a guaranteed kill. I thought that was a guaranteed kill. Oh, that's right, Jason. That's right. That's right. That's right. So they would be down to... but it's still risky. I got to try to determine if I'm going to do a reroll here with Conan. Maybe we... I did forget about the precision strike. I don't want to kill this guy. Ideally, I want to take out the archers. That's really what I want to take out. We're gonna spend one. Oh no, we got to determine what we're doing with Conan's dice. If I don't reroll, he's just gonna move back and hit me as well. What will we have? We have 6, 7, 8 gems total to work with. Everybody would be going after us. The event already went, so we definitely know guys are going to activate. Oh, man. Yeah, I know, dude. Where's Anthony, man? Where's Anthony? I thought that was, oh, maybe it is, Mike. Maybe it is. I would go all in. I think they're coming back, Steven. I think they're making more. I think you were the one that was saying that, weren't you? Like they're coming back? I think so. Let's see. That's what she said. All right, we gotta figure this out. So here's the thing. Well, I was gonna say we'll have 2 gems with Conan, leaving 1 with Hadrathis. They're gonna target him, but I guess they will. Yeah, I guess they will. They still will. Because I'm sitting back here with Hadrathis, almost thinking like, well, I'm protected by cover, but this is all one space. So they would just be able to hit us. Now, Hadrathis has 2, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to figure out who to have them go for, right? So do I want to reroll? Because somebody very well might be dead. Somebody very well might be dead. Whoever, any person on the board right now, any one of our characters is within range of every single other enemy. Whether that's movement or just line of sight right now. I could stop here and have them go after Hadrathis. I think that's what I might do. I think I might actually stay right here because if they come take out Hadrathis, they're next going to target somebody else. And if they do, for some reason, take him out, then I still have at least some gems to play with, right, for defense. And also, the guys will be in our zone. Now, I guess that doesn't matter for Angora because he's still doing orange for his ranged attacks. But he's got the parrying dagger, which is a free reroll melee. So his attacks, at least right now, are the same whether that's ranged or melee. So if they come into his area, it doesn't change anything. But it's better for Conan if more people come into his area because he can roll the reds. Let's hold off. I know you guys might have done something different, but could guard Hadrathis. That's right. He uses his parry, right? He uses his parry. That's right. 450 minis. Yeah, Curtis, I was about to send you all of those. I think I'm only missing probably like 20 minis. Everything else, I got the 3 big box. I got the Conqueror stuff. I got a bunch of other small box. I got the King's Pledge. Yeah. Use shield and parry. So, Jason, so I know it said it could use the parry. So the only thing I'm confused about Bodyguard, would who would pay for that? Would Hadrathis pay the gem and then Angora could just use his parry stuff? Or does like Angora pay the gem for the defense and just protect Hadrathis? I don't know. Either way, we're going to hold here. And I think, so what you're saying, it would be even better to have 3 gems with him. So I like that idea. Let's move these down. Yeah, Jason, I was reading a little bit about the Bodyguard. I was looking over it. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. So let's, but I'm not exactly sure exactly. Angora has to pay, okay. What's another 300? Yeah. All right, so Bodyguard. When a friendly character in this character's area defends, that's what was questioning me. Because, like, would you have to pay for him to defend using this? That's what was holding me up. This character can parry instead of that character's guard action. And I just took that as he just doesn't do any other. But I guess instead of the guard, okay. Adding the symbols shown on the dice to the character's defense power. So to me, that also means Angora could do his parry stuff, and it would still add to Set's halo for his armor to the character's defense power. Uses his defense plus shield. So when you say plus shield, like you just mean I pay and then I could also use my shield. You just mean that, right? But that is also considered parrying, right? Or would you have to use his shield? And sorry guys, of course the gotta blow my nose here. Okay, so either way, correct. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Jason. Dude, I love it, like having some people that have like know this, some of these types of stuff. It makes it so much cooler. Okay, so we stopped. Let's move this down. Let's see who goes next. We got, let's take this out, right? So we got remove 5, which is just this one right here. Set Zogar over there. Okay, so 3. It's going to be the Warriors. So they're going to target Hadrathis, 1. They're going to roll, and they're rolling a single red. They do get a reroll. It is a 1. That's good. So that actually is targeting Hadrathis. He still has Set's Halo, so he blocks that. Next guy comes up. Blank, reroll. 2. Okay, so we're going to take 1 damage. Yep, spend gem, get your orange dice, plus shield for parry. Okay, doesn't help me as the Overlord. I've won like 3 games out of 20 or so. I do like both aspects of it though. I think it's a lot of fun controlling like these guys, but yeah, sometimes it just really feels like the heroes are just really strong, man. Yeah. Especially if you get like Conan doing some circular strike, right? That can just be brutal. So we are just going to take the 1 damage there. Okay, who is next? We got number 1. That is the Picked Hunter. So he is going to also target. Whoa, buddy. Coming over here. He is rolling 2 yellows. Free rerolls for each. Okay. So he's hitting for 2. Again, we still have Set's Halo. We're just going to take the 1 damage. I want to keep as many gems as I can with Angora. Or even with Hadrathis. And then last one. We're kind of hoping for, I guess, the event. It is not the event. It is the Picked Archers. So he is going to try to get out of hindering range. I guess if he moves, he could actually... He's still targeting Hadrathis, and he could move this, like this, and then be in range of Hadrathis. So that is what he's going to do. And he's rolling 2 yellows, 1 free reroll. Okay, so he's hitting for 1. We have Set's Halo. We have set Halo. Man, good night. Okay. We got 2, right? So we got to get the rest of the guys. They're not going to move. They're just going to attack Hadrathis again. Oof. All right, so that's a bad one. So we got to block 2. We kind of want Angora a little bit more right now, so we're going to try to block this. So let's use an orange. We get a yellow, and we only have to block 2 again because we have Set's Halo cast. All right, we blocked the 2. Next guy, so we'll move these down so we know. Next guy's going to attack. Only 1 free reroll. 2, we're blocking 1. We're going to eat 1. All right, and then last guy. 1 free. And those yellows are really coming up big for them, and we are going to take 1 more. I don't want to spend here. Because I want to save up for Angora to start chucking at these guys from there. Okay, and he doesn't have... Oh, he is going to be hindered. Yeah, he is going to be hindered. Okay, but that was the 3, so let's go back to our turn. Angora's going to go active. Conan, 1, 2, we'll start tearing up these guys, hopefully. Conan's going to go active. And Hadrathis is going to go active. Now, we're not affected by hindering right here. So I think what we're going to do, we are going to do Mitra's healing again. And I think we're going to use it on Angora to have just a big turn right here. So we're going to use that. 1 orange. Free rerolls. 1, I think we're going to just accept that. We're going to accept that. Because we could reroll, get a blank. Okay, so that's that. Let's see what we can do. I guess first let's see what we can do with Conan, because I think we are hindered with Angora right here. Where I had hero players ask if they could kill one of their own to get extra. Yeah, that's funny, man. That's funny. Let's start with Conan, right? Let's start with Conan. 1, 2. We gotta do some big stuff here. So 1 red. Hopefully we can kill these guys. Oy vey, dude, come on. That's just not right. That's just not right at all. We're gonna spend another one for another separate attack. Oh my goodness. Why am I still rolling these 2 dice? Why am I still rolling those 2? Oh my goodness, dude. That was absolutely horrible. I mean, now the problem is, like, I have to... The good thing is these guys aren't going to get down there to Conan. So I have to just keep attacking these guys. Thank goodness. By Crom! Alright. We took 1 out. I got to keep going with Conan here, man. I have to. Okay, we still got 2, which is just enough. They only have 1. Okay. Took him out. God, that was scary, dude. It still is. But, okay, let's go to Angora. So Angora is going to attack this guy right here. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to do... Right now I'm going to attack with this. I get a free reroll with the yellow. I'm trying to decide if I want to do 2 just to make sure I kill him. I think so. The way that I've been rolling, I think so. Okay, that's plenty. Kill him. Now I think we do, let's try one. It might be a risk, but we get a free reroll. It's not going to be enough anyway, right? Even if we got a 2. Well, I tell you what, we could get the reroll. It could be something good. It's 1. We could pay 1 to reroll the orange. Let's do a separate attack. Separate attack. Still this guy. Yeah. Yes. All right. All right. Okay. Now, with that being the case, I'm no longer hindered because Hadrathis is taking care of our boy here. I think we want to target. I think we want to target the this archer. Precision shot. So, and he has the skill, so they're going to nullify each other. So his armor is still 1. We get a free reroll with the yellow. Got him. All right. All right. I feel a little bit better. I feel a little bit better about that. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're going to stop. We're going to stop there. I mean, unless I just want to... What, the archer's going to attack 3 times? I guess they got the event. The event's going to go. The event could go... The event could really do some damage to us. Yeah, let's stop here. Let's stop here. All right. Yeah, that event could do some work to us. And we're not too well off. Let's remove 4. So that is going to be this one. So let's remove this. We'll shuffle this up. Better than the majority or on par? It's a good question. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Oh, so they're only going to go once. Yeah, because there's the event and 1 of each. Okay. So number 1, we got the picked hunters. They're going to go after Hadrathis here. So they're going to do 2 yellows. 2 rerolls. Okay, so they're dealing 2. We still have Set's Halo cast. So yeah, we're just going to take this 1. And good, that's them. 2. So he's going to go. He is affected by hindering. And so he's going to move away so he's not hindered anymore. So I guess he can only spend 2 to get out of here. So he's still going after Hadrath. I guess he could go after Conan as well. All right, since we're tied, whoever has the most in their wound zone. So he is going to go after Hadrathis. So he's going to move 1, 2 to go here. And he's going to go after Hadrathis. 1 free reroll. Okay, only getting hit with 1. We have Set's Halo as well. Yeah, and we never went with Hadrathis. We never went because it just says this effect ends when you change from cautious to aggressive. Yeah, or when your group is activated, which we don't worry about the group. That's only for if the Overlord is activating them. And we never went to cautious with Hadrathis. Okay. All right, so we block that. Last one is just the event, right? So 3. We're going to roll a red die. It is a 1. So we block that with Hadrathis. Conan is going to take 1. And we are going to take 1 here as well. Okay, back to our turn. Okay, let's go to Conan. Let's start here. It's going to move right here. And we are going to, let's pay 2 just to try to finish him off, right? Actually, we're going to spend 1. Oops. Okay, that's plenty. Takes him out. And we are going to try to throw, Conan's going to try to throw his sword down here. So it's an orange, and for the throw is an orange. Let's end on Conan just throwing his sword right down at this guy's head. All right, come on, baby. What do we got to get over? We got to get over, I guess it is a ranged attack, so we got to get over 2 now. Because Conan does not have precision shot. Okay, so either way, we throw the sword. It misses. All right, Angora is going. So Angora, we're just going to spend... Let's spend 1 just to see what we can do. I guess we could have spent just all of them just to try to get over it. Should we? Yeah, I guess we should. All right, and we take him out. And he dies. There we go. There we go. Very cool, man. All right, so if the heroes win, they are rewarded with 1 victory point per surviving hero. We survived with all of them. We did have, I think in scenario 2, we did have 1 die. Maybe even in 1 as well. Okay, if this hero suffered defeat, which we did not. And then it would go on to 3.5. There's no like wrap-up story or anything like that. So basically, I think we have found, unless this is optional, okay. Okay. All right. We took them out. We took them out. Yeah, man. That was super cool. Dude, I love, and I gotta say, man, it is super cool with the big boards and the Conan and stuff like that. But it's also equally as cool just having this little mini scenario just with this small little board. Just like a fast, really fast game. Look, it's not even 2 hours yet, which is like unheard of. But just as fun, dude. It's just a lot of fun just moving in the guys. Okay, rolling the dice. All right, we took some damage, okay. And this whole gem management thing, I think I say this every single time I play one of these games, like Conan or Barman, Gotham City Chronicles. Same exact type of game. It's the same game, just with Batman and a little bit more with like terrain stuff. I love both of those games, man. I've always loved this type of system with the gem management. I think it's a lot of fun. Being able to choose how big of a turn you have, I've just always found that super cool, man. And the river system is always fun. It's always fun. But yeah, so let's see. Definitely my fave. Thematically, it's just great. Yeah, I agree, man. I absolutely love this game, dude. Episodic. So if you only play a couple hours every now and then, you get games in. It isn't like Imperial Assault or Descent where you have a long campaign. Yeah, that's right. That's true. Dark Rituals is probably my favorite, but I also haven't tabled Conan yet. Dude, Curtis, yeah, you got to give it a shot. I do think Dan has it, so I would next time you go over there, dude, have him bust it out, dude. Super fun, dude. Thank you guys, Jason. Well played, nice, yeah, man. Throwing the weapons is always fun, dude. It's just super cool, right? And I wish we would have ended it on that, but I just love this idea. You have this weapon, and you guys can see. So you can even use Conan's sword for defensive purposes, but you can throw it as well. And this hand with the arrow just means if you do throw it, it just goes across and it lands on the spot you threw it on. Super cool. The evil unforgiving dies. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. His favorite of mine with these kinds of games. Yeah, dude. Curtis, do you have, and that's one reason why I think Oathsworn is pretty cool. I said that on my last playthrough, but Oathsworn even has a little bit of that gem management system. You got a certain amount of animus. You get a certain amount back. It's just, I've always loved those systems. Is this one of the solo scenarios, Jordan? Yeah, so this is from the Monolith Sourcebook. This was by Modiphius. They worked with Monolith, but this is an 8-chapter campaign. So this is the Lost Scrawlings of Skelos. So this is an 8-chapter campaign. I think it's a little bit more because they have like a 3.5 in here, right? So you could play this. This is optional, it says. But so with this, you also need to buy 2 different sets of tiles. So in each of these tile sets, I forget exactly where it's buried under here, but you have these tile sets here like this. So these, you have to buy these separate from the book. And I think Modiphius also makes these. There's like 4 or 5 different packs of tiles that you can get. But for this Conan solo, you only need 2 of those packs. And so there'll be a bunch of these tile sets in there, and they're double-sided. The artwork is okay. Like this, you know, it feels a little cartoonish, like on some of these sides, but other sides are really nice. Like this one seems really cool. But you gotta buy those for this. Now there also was in the latest Conqueror campaign, Monolith actually put out some solo scenarios, still using the exact, with minor tweaks. And when we're talking minor, the only thing we're really talking about is in the newest book, when you flip over these, let's put these down here. When you flip these over, it just suggests to keep track that you just put these in this. So you know you did 1, 2, 3 activations if you're using 3 heroes. We're talking about stuff like that, but as far as everything else, it's exactly the same. So they put out some scenarios, and that is in the latest Conqueror campaign. And they put out another book, The Tomb of Skelos. So this has some solo scenarios as well. I was actually hoping this entire book, and I'm not sure if it is. I was kind of hoping this entire book was, but it actually looks like, yeah, so it does add some other scenarios that are multiplayer. But what I will say is, I even used this system in Batman Gotham City Chronicles. A completely different game, still mechanically the same, but I was able to import these simple rules into that game. So what I'm meaning to say is, even if you don't find, like, if you have some maps or something like that, it's very simple to do. You actually don't even need, because you already have, if you have the core game, you already have the components to actually do solo. You have all the components already. You don't need additional stuff. If you wanted to do the campaign from this book, you would need the tiles, right? But if you can find the rule set here, you could play on any map that you have. Just, you're gonna have to get a little creative, like maybe changing up the event tile and stuff like that, which is what I did for Batman. But I don't know, if I could try to help you out, like if you want to message me or something, or like email me, I could like maybe help you out a little bit more. But have you played any of the solos from there? I have, yeah. So I have one other playthrough I did. It was really cool. It was really cool. It used the Picked Village. It was super cool. We had, who came out? I don't know if I have the mini out, but it had one of the new minis. And I think what they tried to do with the new book is they tried to use a little bit more of the stuff that you actually have. Because one of the complaints that was for Conan was you have all of these minis, but there's only some scenarios that kind of deviate from the norm. Most of the time you're just using the picked warriors, right? Or maybe you're using some zombies here and there, but you're not using, for a lot of them, you're not using like some of these guys, right? You're not using these guys too many times. Occasionally you are, but people wanted more variety because it kind of felt like there was a waste of minis. So I think they, in the new one, they tried to use that a little bit more. Interested in this one because I love Conan, but I wasn't sure about how worth it was for solo only. Thanks for the explanation. Sure, man. I actually think it's really good solo. I think the rules are very simple. I think it's cool. And I think if you like this system, it has the same feeling of the regular game. You're still rolling just as much dice as you want to. You have the same, gem system and everything like that. It's just that the enemies activate slightly different. I also tried before, there was a variant on BGG that had somebody made a solo variant for Conan. It used a card system. You would draw off the top of a deck. I didn't like that one. That one felt way too easy. Way too easy. This one still feels like a challenge every single time. I love it. There are a couple other single-player campaign online. Yep, that's right. That's right. Look pretty good. Even one that uses Mythic Battle Pantheon content. And I got even more coming from Mythic Battles Ragnarok. They had the Conan stuff, so I got even more coming for Conan. I just love this game, dude. It's just so fun and simple. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's just sweet. It's just sweet. And I mean, there's a lot of other stuff for it. I tell you, I don't have it here, but I also got these because the regular game only comes with the sheets for the characters. Now I did laminate mine, but it's just a simple sheet. So the gems kind of can get, like it's loose on there, which I honestly didn't find to be that big of a deal, but they did also, in the latest Conquer campaign, they did offer these trays, which are cool. I think I was hoping for a little bit better. They're just cardboard that folds over, but they're nice. They get the job done, and even with the lamination, there's a little bit of pop up for me at least. But as you saw this entire time, it's been fun. But there was also something on eBay, which I actually bought one. It's a really nice character tray. It's even got slots up at the top for cards. Really cool. And there's an opening right here. Like this is open, so you can like easily slide gems back and forth. Really nice. Really nice. The lamination made it really easy to wipe the Cheeto dust off. You must eat a lot of Cheetos, my man, because it's like always like Cheeto stuff. That's so funny, dude. Yeah, you did a good job getting it off, man. Because I can't tell any... Oh, is that a little bit of orange there? Is that a little bit? I think so. I think he's holding like a Cheeto. Like there's a Cheeto inside of one of these skulls here. One's online, but they were pricey. That's the one I got. I only bought one of them. Yeah, they were from like United Kingdom or something like that. So it was like... When I got it, it was like $7. But then the shipping was like $10. It was something like that. I was like, let's just try one. But I couldn't justify getting, 2 more. I just wanted to try it out. But they are really nice. They are really nice. Very cool. So, yeah. So, I think in this book, the 3.5 is optional, like we saw. But I think I would actually play it. Because I don't know... Maybe one day I would come back and redo the campaign. But if I don't plan on doing that for some time, I would probably just try to play every single one that I could. So I probably would still play 3.5. Like I said, it says this scenario should be considered optional. It may be played in addition to the other scenarios and sequentially. So you have the option to just skip this. It does use... what is that guy's name? Fog. So it does use the guy, one of Curtis's, one of the ones he painted, this really cool guy right here. So it does actually use this guy. So yeah, I think with that being said, we're definitely going to play it. We're definitely going to play it. And there's even one, I think in the new book, I think there's one here. One of the solo missions that uses a lot of the big guys, which is really cool. So let's see. Campaign book, where was it? I think it's... So we played this one last time. This one was really cool. An Unseen Evil. That's what we played last time. So there's a playthrough of this on the channel. That was using the snake. Got some hyena action. Son of Set. If we played Son of Set, we'd probably just swap out this snake with our painted snake now. Dude, it just looks badass, man. It's a great scenario. Different to kill them all missions. Yeah, yep. And the black ones, yep, which were separate. I don't have those. So I'd probably just use maybe skeletons or mummies or something like that. So this one's using a lot of the big guys. Like you can see here. Look at this. Giant Spider, Son of Set, Outer Dark Demon, Winged One, Scourge of Set, Deep One Champion, and the Nameless Horror. Look at that. It's using a lot of the big guys. A lot of the big guys. So really cool. Yeah, I'm excited to try these out. This one looks really cool as well. Yeah. So a lot of fun to be had. A lot of fun to be had. Really cool. So yeah, and then I also have been hard at work for the Company of Heroes stuff. So the thing is, the Company of Heroes, if we could just get into it 1 second. So I've been making... I have to print. They don't have any of this stuff out, like printed out yet, I don't think. So I've needed to print out like different stage cards for like enemy activations and stuff. So what I'm trying to do is I'm using the 2nd edition rules. But in order to get some of this stuff, I needed to go inside of Tabletop Simulator and print them out. So I needed to print it out. Of course, my printer's acting up, so I had to print them out and then color them. So I printed out all these cards. They're laminated. This is just the activations and stuff like that. That for the enemies. So I had to cut those out, and then I get the sheet that tells me what each one of these symbols does. So I've been hard at work trying to get these 2nd edition rules printed out and everything for Company of Heroes. But I tell you what, that one looks like another fun one, and I think it could be pretty fast-paced if we kind of get the rules down. I think that's going to be it for Conan. And like I said, Company of Heroes is going to be on Wednesday, and then Lords of Hellas. Lords of Hellas. That would have been another really good one to paint, Curtis. But Lords of Hellas is going to be on Friday. As it stands now, Lauren has still agreed to play that one with me, so we will see. That's going to be a lot of fun. That is going to be a lot of fun. Love that game at 3 or 4. So we're only going to be playing 2-player games, or 2-player. But I still like it at 2. I still think it's a lot of fun. But yeah, so Lords of Hellas is on Friday. Company of Heroes is on Wednesday. Mythic Battles, a solo skirmish. I don't have Mythic Battles yet. I have the Flying for Hellas. Dude, I got you, man. I got some space down here. I don't know if my stepson will be here. You could sleep in his room or something like that. Yeah, man. I'll make some room for you, brother. If anybody wants to get down here, maybe I shouldn't say anybody, right? But I guess I'd have to kind of get to know you a little bit. But Curtis and anybody else on the Discord, you guys are way more than welcome to just be like, hey, bro, I was thinking about coming down for a weekend or like, a day or something like that. Dude, absolutely, you are welcome. That would be sick, dude. That would be awesome. But sorry, Jason, real quick. I don't have Mythic Battles yet. I don't have Pantheon. I did go in for Ragnarok. So I am going to get I already paid for everything, obviously. The PM is already closed. Can I bring bourbon? Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Yes, you can, Mike. So on the Ragnarok campaign, I went a little too much, probably more than I should have, right? Especially for like a skirmish game like that. But so I did get Pantheon and Ragnarok. I got a lot of Ragnarok. Not as much Pantheon. I didn't get any of the big box expansions for Pantheon. But then I added some of the Conan stuff and everything like that. So yeah. Party at Andrews. Come on, guys. Dude, that would be... How epic would that be, man? I'd stream it. Maybe. The thing about the streaming is that there is a little bit of dial back, right? There is a little bit of dial back. Dude, So cool, man. Dude, it is. It adds to it. Like, dude, just having like these guys battle now like this, dude, it's just so much better, dude. Oh, it's so much cooler. That's so sweet, man. That is so sweet. Lords of Ragnarok has a David Turczi solo mode. Yes, I did hear that. I did hear that, dude. Yeah, I heard people talk that the solo mode was really they were really liking it. So that's great to hear. I am really excited about it. Snake Job is fire. It is, Jordan. It is. So once again, real quick, let's throw this up there, guys. On there and in the description, Curtis in the chat, CoffeyHouse Productions, he painted all this stuff. He hooked me up because Curtis is super cool, right? So if you want your stuff painted, I'm not saying he's gonna hook you up for free, but he's super easy to work with. Just message him. Go to the site, follow him, check out some of the other stuff. It's super cool. I think we still got it up here. Look, there's that snake looks familiar right there, right? Snake looks familiar. Fantastic stuff. You can see some of the other minis on there. So if you guys ever are interested in painting takes a lot, man. So Curtis is going to help you out. And he's easy to work with, like I said. If you ever want him to, like, he'll show you some of the stuff he's working on, like the in-progress stuff. If you ever want him to, like, hey, you have an idea, just message him, man. He's super easy to work with, like I said. So let's get this off. But yeah, fantastic job, man. So go to that, CoffeyHouse Productions. Curtis, again, thank you so much. I'm getting all choked up. I'm tearing up a little bit. Or click on the link in the description. It should be there. I'm pretty sure I did it already, but it should be in there. So yeah. Looking at work like this because it gives me some ideas for when painting mine. Yeah, that as well, dude. That as well. Yep. I was never going to paint, but then I tried. Currently through 304 of the 450. Impressive, dude. Impressive. Yeah, dude, you did a good job, man. You did a good job. And one thing that I didn't mention either, turnaround time. Turnaround time was great. And Curtis even went to Gen Con. So it was like he was able to turn this stuff around super fast. So I highly recommend it. And like I said, if you're even unsure or just to look at some fine work, just go to the site. Maybe one day down the road, you'll change your mind. You'll be like, you know what, dude? I love this game. I really do want this painted. I am gonna message him, or just message him. Just be like, how much for this, yada yada, and just try it out. Try it out. You don't have the time, right? You want to play some of the games while you have some of the stuff painted. Yeah. Does a great job. Great job. Turnaround time is quick too. So yeah, that's Conan. I don't know when the next time we're going to get to the solo campaign, but we are going to get to it. We are going to get to it, like I said, 3.5. Like I said, I think at the beginning of the video I said it's been about 4 months since I played since chapter 2, but there's just so many games. There's just so many games. I just 3 is a lot to stream a week. So if it's like 2 games, I got so much other stuff to get to. It might not get around for like another 3-4 months or something like that. So it's just the nature of the beast. It really is. But I will try to whenever I can. But I do also think the next time I do play Conan, I think it is going to be another scenario from the Tomb of Skelos, not 3.5. I think it's going to be another one from the Tomb of Skelos. I want to try more of these. I want a large board, doing some other stuff, not just the campaign. So yeah, that's Conan, guys. Like I said, Wednesday, Company of Heroes, really cool, and then Lords of Hellas on Friday. So it's going to be a really good week, jam-packed week. And then following that, the following week is going to be Oathsworn. And I got to figure out another game. We'll see. I think maybe the Great Wall. I'm not sure. We'll see, though. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I think that's going to be, I know, dude. I know. You're absolutely right, man. Just looked at the Instagram. Curtis, your Bloodborne minis put mine to shame. See? Check it out, guys. Yeah, just check it out. There you go. He does good work, man. He does good work. Very cool. Well, guys, again, thank you so much. All 218 done, Jordan. Yeah, and some of those I'm looking for the name because I got mine right here. Planet Apocalypse. Dude, he did some Planet Apocalypse ones too. Looked just out of this world, man. So, Freddie, thank you so much, my man. We did we go big? I think we went big one time. I think we went big. I got to keep that going big thing alive, Freddie. You know what I mean? I just, it's super cool. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be it. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Whoa. 11 o'clock. I can still get some good sleep. Awesome stream. I love this game a lot. If you guys haven't been able to tell, it's just super fast, super fun. I love it. So, that's going to be it. Next... We're not even going to talk about the next chapter. We'll get that. Whenever it comes back around, we'll talk about it again. So, guys, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good day. I will catch you Wednesday. Be sure to stay tuned for that. If you haven't yet, click the notify button on the video and for Friday so you don't miss when I go live. Thank you guys again so much. Curtis, thank you again. Awesome paint job. Sick, sick minis. Love it, dude. So, guys, yep, thank you so much. Have a good one. Take care. Peace.